Alright guys, welcome to my review of CZW New Heights 2012. I know I've been meaning to do this video for a while now and I haven't got around to doing it, but I finally got to watch the show. I'm hoping to watch Tangled Web 5 much faster, so I won't have to wait, so long before I can get that video done. But anyways, CZW New Heights, it was alright, I guess. A lot of the show was about the Ultraviolent 1-hour match with Sami Callihan and Drake Younger, and I thought they did a great job with that. I have to say that I hate that stipulation. Of all the stipulations in wrestling, the 1-hour Iron Man match is probably my least favorite. It's just very hard to pull that off, and Sami Callihan and Drake Younger did an awesome job here. Very good. And because that was a big part of this show, I do have to say that it really helped the show. Masada AR Fox was alright, tag match was alright, but that 1-hour Ultraviolent match really helped this one. Everything else, oh my god. But anyway, getting right into this. Lost my spot here. Alright, so it starts with Core versus Shane Strickland. Core does the Madison Rain head smash move where he puts his knees on the other guy's head and just smashes him down. Shane hits a variation of the Canadian Destroyer and pulls out the win. It was alright. We got to hear Shane Strickland's music at the end as he left, which was awesome. However, my biggest complaint was there were no entrances for this match. It just started in the ring, and that really sucks because I like Shane Strickland's entrance music. It's probably my favorite thing about him. So please don't ever do this again, CZW. We get weigh-ins with Maven Bentley. Sami Callihan comes out. He weighs 210. He's telling Maven, "I'm getting big, Maven. I'm getting big." And I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm a huge fan of Sami Callihan. I think he is awesome. He's got everything he needs to be a big star. And I don't know, just watching that thing they did recently with Kevin Nash, like giving tips and stuff, I appreciate, Sami Callihan taking so much pride in what he does that he wants to learn more. And Kevin Nash is he's been in the business a long time. You can learn stuff from him. But when Callihan was in the ring and he's doing moves and stuff, and Kevin Nash can only dream of doing things like that in that ring. And I just couldn't help myself but think, Sami Callihan's so much better than this. That's just what came to mind for me. I mean, Kevin Nash sees these guys, who, Sami especially, is the future, and, calls them vanilla midgets or whatever the hell he calls people, and I don't know, Sami's just much better than that, and I think he's got a great look. He's original. I like the gimmick. Everything about it, he's from the last house on the left. He's slobbering all over the place, and I think it all works for him. He's awesome in the ring, good on the mic, and I would love to see Sami Callihan get picked up and brought to WWE Developmental. So anyway, Sami Callihan is 210 and Drake Younger is 192, so Callihan calls him a skinny little bitch. They argue, Maven breaks it up. Then we get Alex Colon versus Devin Moore. Actually, this match wasn't too bad, and I do not like Devin Moore at all. So Devin Moore comes out with a coffee cup full of booze. He pours it on Colon. Moore hits a shooting star off the apron, and Colon distracts the ref while Chrissy Rivera hits the face wash on Moore. Moore tries to suplex Colon off the top, but Chrissy holds his legs, allowing Colon to hit a Michinoku driver off the top for the win. And it was a pretty good match. Then we get Drew Gulak, Dustin Reyes, Joe Gacy, Rory Mondo, Niles Young, of all people, Latin Dragon, Ruckus, and Mia Yim in a scramble match. And the only thing this consisted of was everyone beating the crap out of Mia. That's pretty much the entire match right there. the heels, the faces, everybody just kept doing moves to her. She would leave and they'd get a new person in, and then the heels would just go right back on her. It was kind of uncomfortable to watch, to be honest with you. Gacy wins after a splash on Mia. That was it. I'm also wondering why Mondo was working with Gulak. Did he turn heel recently or something? I don't know. I mean, I can't watch every single CZW show. I try to watch at least the one show a month, but you know, I don't really watch the Wired TV tapings or something. So if it happened there, I have no idea. But I think Mondo definitely needs a heel turn if he hasn't turned heel. He needs something. A new gimmick, preferably, but if he's not ever going to change that gimmick and he just doesn't seem to get it in his mind that he needs to change it, and he insists on stealing another person's gimmick and trying to make it work for him, and trust me, it never will, but if he insists on doing that, he needs a heel turn. Oh my god, this match here, Greg Excellent and Jake Christ versus DJ Hyde and Dave Christ. This crap was so boring. DJ Hyde is horrible. He's out here acting like a ring general, and he sucks. I mean, he can't sell at all. It was just so pathetic, and I don't know. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but it was bad. The ref takes a bump. Hyde brings in a chair. Tremont runs out to stop him and hits DJ with the chair. Larry Legend is walking around taking pictures with his phone. Jake beats Dave Christ with a backslide. Excellent hits a double underhook pile driver on Dave afterwards. And then Greg Excellent takes the mic and he says something about he beat DJ Hyde at Cage of Death and he won 3 wishes. I'm not making this shit up. He won 3 wishes and he's going to use 1 wish to make Tremont versus DJ Hyde at Tangle Web 5. So, I mean, it's not a bad idea because they do, you know, they had the whole stipulation that Tremont had to win Tournament of Death. And he didn't. So, he doesn't have to face, or DJ Hyde doesn't have to face him. So this was a good way to make them have to face each other. It just sounds dumb as hell, using one of his wishes. It's just kind of stupid, but I also think they should have waited till Cage of Death, but reading the results for Tangle Web 5, I'm sure they're still going to build to that. Backstage, Greg Excellent and Jake Christ are celebrating. Excellent's wearing a dick towel. If you don't know what that is, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They did this thing where they came up with a towel that has a picture of a dick on the front, so when you wear it, it looks like it's showing. Anyway, Christ gets a phone call and he looks concerned. Danny Havoc and Lucky 13 versus Ezreal and Bandito Jr. for the tag titles. They did this weird announcing thing. I guess a fan won a raffle or something like that. But Devin Moore comes out and gets into it with Alex Colon on the outside. Chrissy hits Lucky with her purse, and Ezreal and Bandito Jr. hit the double stomp DDT combo for the win. That was it, really. I also have written here that Brett Lauderdale looks like a lesbian. He does. AR Fox versus Masada for the world title. Not a big Masada fan if you've watched my other CZW videos, but this wasn't really a bad match. Masada just dominates Fox for the most part, but Fox did hit some crazy dives. Masada goes for the skewers, but Fox covers, counters. However, Masada eventually does get the skewers into his head, right in the top of his head. AR Fox rips them out and then sticks those same skewers in Masada's head and hits a DDT on him. I thought that was a good spot. Fox goes for the low man pain. Masada counters, hits the brainbuster for the win. Had a slow start, but it was alright. They shake hands after and DJ Hyde comes out. Of course, he does. And he says that he is the face of the company or some shit like that, and I don't understand why he's challenging Masada or acting like he can just take it, because he said something like, "Your time's coming," and or something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he says something like he's going to challenge Masada. And if he's the owner of the company, why doesn't he just start booking Masada in handicap matches and then have his goons beat him up and then just pin him and win the belt? So it doesn't make any sense. Then we get Sami Callihan versus Drake Younger in a 1 hour Falls Count Anywhere Ultraviolent Iron Man match for the junior heavyweight title. And I got a lot of notes on this one. A lot of stuff happened. They start the clock, and there's already a table in the ring because of the Ultraviolent rules. And Drake hits a Death Valley driver through the table in the first minute of the match, but Sami kicks out. Sami knocks Drake to the outside, and he goes through a table. Sami's chest actually gets cut open at some point. Whole time, Sami keeps saying 60 minutes, and the ref, every time he counts, I think these morons wearing referee shirts kept saying, that was 3. The whole match. An hour match. They keep saying this at every pinfall. So annoying. Anyway, I lost my spot here. So, Sami kicks Drake to the outside. He goes through a table. His chest gets cut open. Sami gets the first fall after a low blow and holding the tights. And then immediately after, he hits a sit-down powerbomb for his second fall. Sami brings in a table, chairs, trash can lids, cookie sheets. And Sami rakes a hammer across Drake's back. They brawl all over the building. The side of Drake's head gets cut open. Drake pile drives Sami on the apron and puts him on a table, hits a big splash off the top, and Sami gets put through the table, giving Drake his first fall. Drake makes Sami tap to the sharpshooter for his second fall, and Sami makes him tap to the stretch muffler for his third. Sami kicks out of a Drake's landing, but he takes another one on a chair, tying the score 3-3. They fight up this mini scaffold thing, and Sami hits a low blow on Drake, and then Irish whips him off, and he goes through another table. So Sami gets that pin, giving him 4. He sets up a table in the ring, and he hits Drake in the head with the trash can lid. So Drake grabs it and starts hitting himself, like, come on, I'll take whatever you got. And then Sami just punches him in the face. So I really like that spot. Did I miss a pinfall here? Drake hits a Death Valley driver off the top through the table, making it 4-4. So they're tied again. And then Sami summons the spirit of Nick Gage and starts doing face washes. And this was very bipolar, I guess, and very awesome, because Sami keeps going, Nick Gage, and then when the fans are cheering, he says he's a convict, he's in jail, and then he goes back to it and he's like, Nick Gage, who's the man? And then he hits another one and he says, I'm the man. So it was a great way to work the crowd. But Drake gets busted open, and he goes off on Sami. Sami kicks out of a double underhook powerbomb on the guardrail, 2 pile drivers, and a Styles clash. And then Sami gets Drake in the stretch muffler, and Drake taps with 2 seconds left. Are you serious right now? That is a horrible way to end this awesome match. And it does get even crazier, but Sami becomes the new junior heavyweight champion. And I just could not believe this, because Drake Younger has been through how many Tournament of Deaths, how many King of the Death matches. I mean, it was just so ridiculous that 2 seconds left, and he couldn't hold on 2 more seconds in the stretch muffler. Like, anybody could have done that. So it was a little hard to believe that the score was tied, and then Drake taps with 2 seconds left. Not a good way to end the show. But anyway, Sami's the new junior heavyweight champion. AR Fox comes out and says he gets a shot. DJ Hyde's giving him a shot. Is he heel too now? I don't know. But he says DJ's giving him a shot at any title, and he's cashing in right now. So he hits the 450 on Sami, gets the win, and he becomes the new junior heavyweight champion. Then the lights go out, and he gets hit with a fireball by Dave Christ. Sami and Christ refuse to leave the ring. Jake Christ comes out with a chair. He hits Maven Bentley and joins Sami and Dave Christ. So I guess that's like a new heel stable. The locker room comes out. They all start brawling. The Four Locos, the Nation of Intoxication, and all the groups are brawling out there. Even Mia. And then Masada comes out. And he clears the ring. Of course he does. And then Joker comes out, and he gets in Masada's face, and that was it. That was the end of the show. And yeah, a crazy ending. I thought it was alright. I mean, I just don't really care much for Masada coming out and looking like the badass. He looked, in his match with AR Fox, he looked bored. He looked like he didn't want to be there. And if you don't want to be there, stop showing up. Quit coming to CZW if you don't like it that much. I mean, if you cannot go to the shows and look like you actually enjoy being a wrestler for this company, then you probably shouldn't. And I can't really blame him completely. I mean, CZW continues to book this guy and push him like he's, you know, the best thing ever in wrestling. And he's not. And he doesn't care that much. I mean, he doesn't care to go out there and put on 100% effort for your fans. And I think that says a lot about Masada. And yeah, he can have some great matches, but if he doesn't feel like doing it, he's definitely not going to do it. So I was a little disappointed with his match with AR Fox. But it was still okay, and the tag match was alright. Devin Moore and Alex Colon. And of course, the 1 hour Ultraviolent match was damn good. Those guys deserve a lot of credit. Drake Younger, Sami Callihan just did a great job here. So that's it. That's my review of CZW New Heights 2012. I will be back as soon as possible with Tango Web 5. So I hope you guys like this video. Leave your thoughts on this show in the comments below, and thanks for watching.